I'm Jillian, for those of you who don't know me, and today's video I want to talk about a little bit about my story and why I'm going on this food journey and my thoughts about food. So my food journey actually started when it was about 2014, I want to say. I had my son in 2011 and I gained 70 pounds during that pregnancy and I lost 0 of it. So in 2014, I was weighing over 200 pounds and I decided to go on a diet and exercise and lose the weight. And I actually did. That first year, I did lose the 70 pounds and I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And I was feeling great and on top of the world. And then I went off my diet. Yeah, I didn't gain all the weight back. I did gain half of it back. And for the last 2 years, I've been carrying half of that weight. And because I realized after doing some reading and stuff that it's because diets don't work. I went off the diet and I gained the weight back. Because when you restrict yourself from having something, when you have it again, it doesn't help. So, I've been yo-yo dieting for the last 2 years. I will see a new diet and then try it. And I'm really good Monday through Friday, and then the weekend comes. And I mess up. And I eat one bad thing. And I tell myself I fell off the wagon, and this is no good, and I'll have to start again on Monday. But in the meantime, knowing that I have to restrict myself and not have certain foods come Monday, I spend the whole weekend eating all those foods. And it's a vicious cycle because it happens every weekend. And so I knew that this wasn't working. And labeling foods as good and bad was just making me want to eat the bad foods more. So I read The Goddess Revolution by Mel Wells. That is an amazing book. It completely changed the way that I think about food. You really need to read it. I recommend it. Definitely get that book. But what she says is you can't go by good or bad foods or by what everybody else is telling you because everybody's body is different. Your body is different than my body, and what is good for my body may not be good for your body. So what I'm going by now is the way food makes me feel. Now, this is hard, and I know when you say, but if I go off my diet, I'm just going to eat all the junk. And truthfully, yes, that did happen. I will say the first week I decided I was done with diets. I deleted my FitnessPal app because I was done counting calories and macros and all the other things that you count. I did. I binged. And you know what? Sometimes that happens. And I realized what I was doing. And so now I am going more by how food makes me feel. And I think this is a great way to go for food. An example is my husband cooked cheeseburgers one night. And I ate the cheeseburger. And afterwards, I just felt lethargic and I had no energy and I just wanted to lay down and take a nap. So I knew cheeseburgers aren't, I don't want to say good or bad, but they're not food that refuels my body. Now, this does not mean I'm going to cut cheeseburgers out of my diet forever. No, there might still be some nights I'll be like, I have nothing to do after dinner, so yeah, let's have a cheeseburger and lay around. You know, that's not what this is about. It's about knowing how you want to feel afterwards. Like if I have something to do after dinner, I'm not going to want to eat a cheeseburger. I know that. So it's about finding the foods that make you feel good. The different example is I started drinking green smoothies in the morning. Now, I did not think that these would fill me. I did not think I would like them, but I love them. And they give me so much energy in the morning. And they actually keep me full for a good 3 hours. And so I drink them every morning now because I feel good after I drink them. I know I'm giving my body fruit and vegetables that it needs and some protein that it needs in the morning, and it keeps me going in the morning. Now, you might find something else that keeps you going in the morning. It could be oatmeal or eggs or whatever it is that works for you. I find when I eat a bagel, I get kind of sluggish in the morning, and yeah, like that much carbs and cream cheese isn't good for me. But so the whole point of this video is I am taking this month to find the foods that make me feel good, that actually refuel my body and give my body what it needs. Truthfully, I might not lose weight this month at all. And you know what? I wouldn't know because I got rid of my scale. That's another thing Mel Wells talks about in her book, The Goddess Revolution, getting rid of your scale. That number cannot define you. And I used to let it define me. My week would depend on if that scale went up or down. If it went up, I would be miserable all week and trying to punish myself by making myself only eat salads or something. And if it went down, then I was so excited and I'd be like, oh, I can have a little treat. The scale went down, but I don't want to be defined by that number anymore. So I don't know how much I weigh right now. I haven't weighed myself in over a month, and I'm very proud of that. So get rid of the scale. Do not be defined by that number. That number is not important. And start keeping track of how food makes you feel. If you need a journal, you can write it down in a journal. I'm kind of keeping a mental track of how certain things make me feel. We went to McDonald's the other night because we needed a quick dinner, and I grabbed chicken nuggets, and yeah, they did not make me feel very good. Yeah, I actually had a stomach ache that night. So I know chicken nuggets are kind of off my, not to say I'll never eat chicken nuggets again, but, and that's the thing. You can't say I'm never going to eat this ever again, because you know what? Don't limit the food, because then you're going to want it more. So, but if you know it makes you feel horrible, why would you really want to eat it? Like, now that I know how I feel after I eat those chicken nuggets, I really don't want to eat them anymore. But knowing how I feel after the green smoothie, I want the green smoothie more. So it's about listening to your body and how it feels. So go by how food makes your body feel, not by calories or macros or any other thing that this diet will calls good or bad food. There is no bad food. You know, if you want a treat, if you feel like I really need to have that cupcake, then eat the damn cupcake. You know? As long as you are giving your body the nutrients that it needs, one cupcake isn't going to kill you. You know, cupcakes are good. So yeah, just listening to your body, what it needs, what it wants you to give it. That is just really what I want the message to be this month. I am trying to eat healthier, but you know, like fruits and vegetables. I am trying to add more of those into my diet because I do know that those are good for you. So just figure out how it feels. Mostly the greasy, or what the diet world considers the bad food, does make your body feel like crap, but doesn't mean you can't ever eat it. You go out, you have cookouts, you have a life. You need to live your life. You know, it's okay to have pizza night, and pizza is delicious. I absolutely love pizza. But so yeah, I really, really want to emphasize this food journey is about feeling good in your body and eating food that makes you feel good. And if it doesn't make you feel good, find an alternative. Coffee was kind of not making me feel good. It would give me the caffeine I needed for about an hour, and then I would just like hit a slump. So I changed out my coffee to chai tea. And you know what? I still put my creamer in my chai tea. But that doesn't give me the slump because it has less caffeine, so I'm not getting this big high. And you know what? It did take a while. I did get caffeine headaches, but now I feel better about it, and I don't get that with the chai tea. So if you have stuff that doesn't make you feel good, find an alternative. There's an alternative to everything. There's a better option. Like the burgers, the next time my husband made me a black bean burger, and I did not get that feeling with the black bean burger. They were absolutely delicious. I absolutely love them. So switch it out if you have to. So now when we have cheeseburgers, my husband cooks me up a black bean burger instead, and I feel better about that. I didn't get that same feeling after I ate that. So yeah, that's what we're doing this month. Yeah. Sorry for the silence. I'm not going to edit this video either. I just want this to be real, how I feel about food this month. I'm tired of thinking about food. I'm tired of counting calories and macros and keeping track of everything. I'm just going to, if I feel like eating it, I'm going to eat it and see how I feel afterwards. And you know what? I might eliminate some foods from my diet just because I know how they make me feel. And I'm going to add foods to my diet because they make me feel great. So I'm just done with the diet mentality. I'm done yo-yo dieting. I'm done beating myself up for eating a bad food. I'm done with it all. I just want to be happy, and food is holding me back from being happy. So if it's holding you back, if you're having struggles, comment below. Let me know what they are. You could email me at jillian@jilliangrover.com, and let's go on this journey together, and let's get over this obsession we have with food and get on with living our lives, because food can be fun. Food is at every event, so let's focus more on the relationships at those events than the food, and just have fun. So anything you want to talk about, comment or email me, and I hope you have a great day.